Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts.
Jason Sanders is kicking off for Miami.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's first catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ready? Gotta be lying. Ready?
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Mike Hilton coming in to make the play.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes...
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Donovan Izaraku, the 2nd-round pick, showing that athleticism. He's got a sack here in his debut. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua to open with a throw. In trouble, and down he goes. JT Tuimoloau paying immediate dividends with a sack in his first NFL game.
2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. The first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Ready? Stick the eagle! Stick the eagle! Go!
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Off
the play fake, it's Richardson. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
It's a loss of 1.
So 3rd and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep them out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision about whether or not they want to go for it on 4th down. So now after that sack, they take the loss and probably leads to a field goal attempt. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And
this one caught just past the pylon. Got down. Touchdown, Colts.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
From his end zone, it's Malik Washington. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop.
He's got it at about the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Play action, it's Tagovailoa. That is caught, and he's in. Julian Hill, touchdown Dolphins.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Khalil Herbert to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Get it!
Now, faking the give. Moving left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go, he is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, Richardson moving to his right. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Colts will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Has an opening, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Tua, give it to Achan. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dolphins.
Play action. Tagovailoa working his way out left. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. On the handoff, this is Achan. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Third and a long way to go. From the gun, here's Tua. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Fake the head. Snap. Tua. On a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. The Colts have got it. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays. And that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The second down throw for Richardson. Left side, and is caught by Warren. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On second down, Richardson. Pass brought in by Chark. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the jump. Let's go. Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's another Colts first down. First
Let's
and
go
10
now.
at the
Pass the
34-yard line.
19, 18.
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On play action, Richardson. Pass right side to down. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Taking money up to a whole nother level.
Richardson. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
Good blocking, and he's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. We'll get this into the hands of Devon. First down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
A run, and it's H.N. There on the stop.
And after after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll try and run it here. It's A-Jack. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down, but somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this first down by about the length of the foot.
2nd and 10. A play fake. Now 2 to throw. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. They'll run right here. It's A-Chain. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Colts 30-yard line.
They're going to run. That's an National K-State. Ollie Gordon. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Fake the handoff. Now, 2. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphins first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
On 2nd down, A-Chain. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders.
That one, taken in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Anthony Gould now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's when the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Not enough. You solid, left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
You see, these are the types of routes, Mike, that you can tell guys spend a lot of time working together during the week. This is timing, this is landmark, this is ball placement. It all has to work together, and in this case, doesn't get much better than this.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
A loss of 2.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Yes, that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Forced out wide and deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. D.J. Chark. Touchdown, Indy.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 24, Dolphins 21.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no return here. This is a touchback. They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Tua gonna throw. This one caught by Waller. And he's gonna be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's 2. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's caught on the right side by Waller. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Tungo Bailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
44, ready.
Here's a give to Aiken. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One more time, it's Aiken. And he's in! Devon Aiken. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That's the score. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Jalen Phillips working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Come on. Hey!
From the gun, Richardson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick-6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick-6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick-6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Here's Khalil Herbert from his end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pick up 46 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Gun, it's Jones. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 14-yard line.
Richardson to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Taylor. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
Here we go. Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. First down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Here's Achane. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. A play fake. Now 2 with a throw.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now, Tagovailoa on third and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. The Extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Outside, hauled in by Pittman. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go. Second down throw for Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Richardson going to look to throw. Pushed out to his right. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ifotu Melifonwu. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
49, Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Pass brought in by Chark. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Colts.
Throwing on first down is Jones. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
Good for a Colts.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up. Like you can see, he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 20.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. On play action, it's Jones. In trouble, and down he goes.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. To throw, it's Jones. He pulls it in around the 5. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal. Here's Jones. It is brought in the end zone. D.J. Jones, touchdown, Indianapolis. For Daniel Jones, he had 70 regular season touchdown passes as a Giant. This his first with Indy. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, Tagovailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down, Miami.
Now a first down throw for Tua. This one's caught by Waller. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they confirm. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Handoff is Achane heading left. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and
that one, take it in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jones now on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Now a give to Achane, heading right. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Ewell. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The second-year man from UCLA, Leatu Latu, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Third and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Hewitt. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a G. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me a lock. Give me the rock. And give him a key.
Jones operating out of the pistol. Flush to his left. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play. Backed by the quarterback. Let's see. On first down, Jones. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be second down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. To the sideline, taken in by Pittman. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They'll go for it. It's Jones. Escaping to his left. And he is going to have a Colts first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll drop to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle.
Pass complete to Jalen Waddle. An 8-yard gain. Brings up second down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. That's to Waddle again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Ewers now. He'll throw on 1st down. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 2nd and 10. Play fake, now it's Ewers. Left side into the hands of Olave. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll throw again with Ewers. That's taken in by Achane. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. Play action now. Ewers. That is pulled in at the 5. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. At the 4-yard line. An end enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Just 1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Herbert on the return. Uh-oh. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.